Campbell will have a first down at the 14-yard line. Indians trailed this one early, 7-0, 36 seconds in. 80-yard drive by Baldwin. Baldwin with several chances with the ball inside. They started to drive at the 28-yard line of Penn Hills. Got stopped at the 1-yard line, had a fake field goal. Stopped. Indians took over. Fumbled it at the 7. Baldwin, again, missed a field goal. And from there on out, it was all Indians. Indians took a 14-7 lead. Baldwin then scored, missed the extra point of 14-13, and Indians have scored the last 17. If you missed it early in the first quarter, Indians lost their starting nose tackle, Joe Navari, with a knee injury. At that point, early on, he already had 2 tackles and a sack. And there's a timeout on the field. 9:51 to go, fourth quarter. The Indians up 31-13. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Indians 1st and 10 at the 14 of Baldwin. Excuse me, at their own 14. Isaiah Jones cuts it up to the inside. Isaiah Jones across the 20-yard line. Picks up 7. Campbell up the gut, slips as he crosses the 22, goes down at the 24.
Stop made by 46, Donald West.
That'll be good. I think the officials are going to measure, but this one's good enough for a first down. Clock will stop with 9 minutes exactly to go here in quarter number 4. Indians at home Friday night to take on the Upper St. Clair Panthers. And at this point, it appears both teams will be 3-0 in a big Southeastern Conference matchup.
First down, Penn Hill.
Kisner keeps it himself. Kisner across the 35, across the 40. Wrestled down at the 43-yard line. Another first down for the Indians. Clock will stop for the moment.
Down to the 43-yard line, first down, Penn Hill.
And the Indians will use a timeout. 8:10 to go, fourth quarter. Penn Hills 31, Baldwin 13. You're watching the Indians Football Network.
Carried by 28, Cody Allen.
Cody Allen with a couple.
Knocked down by 22, Jacob Elk. Gain of 2, second down 8.
Campbell out to the 50-yard line with a gain of 5.
Once again, number 22, Jacob Elk on the tackle. Ball is at midfield. It's going to be a third down and 3 for Penn Hill.
Indians will be tagged with a delay of game.
Delay of game, 5 yards against Penn. 5 yards against the Indians. That'll take it back to the 45, bring up a 3rd down and 8.
Jones looking for some blockers on the outside. Gets across the 50 and a 1st down. Isaiah Jones down inside the Baldwin 40-yard line to the 38. 17 yards for Isaiah, the player. Jones. Clock rolling under 6.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. Kisner keeps it himself. Kisner up the lane. Kisner inside the 20, inside the 15. Billy Kisner down to the 10-yard line.
Stopped by number 3, Billy Kisner. Stopped by 55, Joshua Brooks. Is all the way down to the Baldwin 10-yard line. 1st and goal. Penn.
1st and goal, Indians with the clock running under 6 minutes to go. Indians with a chance to seal this one away. This one looks so ugly for the Indians early. Jones inside the 10, inside the 5. Isaiah Jones stood up at about the 3-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 4. All right, we'll give him the 3-yard line. 7 yards for Isaiah. Kisner loses a yard. Oh, that one looked kind of ugly.
Almost back to the 5-yard line. 3rd down goal.
Jones trying to get some blocks to the outside. Jones, a foot race to the goal line, gets in. Isaiah Jones, 4 yards. 5 yards. Touchdown coming with 4:11 to go here in the contest. Noah Dipko comes on and pushes this one wide. 4:11 to go, 4th quarter. Indians 37, Baldwin 13. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Thompson's kick picked up at the 22-yard line. And Baldwin will return this out across the 35 to the 36. Malik Mathis warming up on the sideline. He needs to get the ball back. We'll see if we see the young sophomore come in. pass batted away. Anthony Henderson got up the claw. I said not this way. Denied. No, not did. He did a Mutombo. Some kudos down to Jerome Brown, filling in for the injured Joe Navari. Did a nice job of filling in. Smorey's pass would be good. Smorey's reception good enough for a first down. Pick up about 11 yards. Clock at 3:50 and running. Excuse me, clock will stop at 3:50. Indians should move to 3-0 for the first time in a long time. Swing pass, right side. Howley looking for somewhere to go. Gets stood up by Mathis. A penalty flag comes in.
Holding against Baldwin. First down. 10 yards against Baldwin takes it back to the...
So it'll be a 1st and 15 as you mark off the 10 yards from the spot of the foul. High snap, Altavilla looking for somewhere to run. Picks up 5, but he is bowled over by Sean Roy. And Emmanuel Johnson also in on the tackle.
2nd and 10, gain of 5.
Altavilla loses the handle on his snap, and Trey Reese with his team leading 8th sack.
Third down and 17.
Third and 17, a pass, incomplete. Intended for Howley. It'll bring up a 4th down with 2:32 to go. Baldwin will have no choice but to go for it here. Indians will pick up their 3rd win in as many tries this season, matching their total of all of last year. Indians finished 3-6. Altavilla looks for somewhere to throw, looks for somewhere to run. Launches one downfield, has Smorey behind the defense. And they're going to say Smorey caught it at the 15-yard line, got behind Freeman. 43 yards.
Ball spotted at the Penn Hills 15-yard line. Doug Altavilla to Luke Smorey.
2:20 to go. Altavilla runs out of bounds.
Altavilla dancing away from tacklers. Goes out of bounds. No gain. The original line of scrimmage, the 15.
Altaville's pass complete underneath.
William Holly.
Dion Douglas with the tackle at the 7-yard line.
41, Dion Douglas on the stop. Ball at the 8. Nick Barca up the middle.
Barca from 8 yards out.
Baldwin touchdown. 8-yard run for 21. Nick Barca.
Touchdown coming with 1:40 to go.
Baldwin 19.
Baldwin will keep the offense on to go for 2. They needed 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. Altavilla will throw, and the pass caught by Smorey for the conversion.
Catch by number 3, Luke Smorey for the 2-point conversion. Pass from Doug Altavilla.
1:40 to go in the 4th. Onside kick coming up next. You're watching the Penn Indians Football Network. Onside kick recovered by Julian Foy.
Penn will have it at the Baldwin 48-yard line.
Apologize for the snafu and missing the play. 1:38 to go. Malik Mathis leading the troops out onto the field. And Mathis will keep it himself. And gets welcomed to the fray after he picks up 2 yards.
Timeout, Baldwin.
Baldwin will use one of their 3 timeouts.
It's a gain of 2, second down 8, timeout Baldwin.
Indians come to the line on a 2nd and 8 following the Baldwin timeout. Mathis with Cooper to his left. Indians almost fumbled the exchange, but instead they will pick up a first down. It was Brown down to the 36-yard line. Now the Indians could run out the clock here. Mathis keeps it himself. Mathis inside the 30, inside the 25. Mathis with another first down for the Indians after a pickup of 14.
Number 6, Cameron Zandier on the stop.
Down to the 22-yard line.
First down at the 22.
The coaches want him to run the clock down, but let the boy go for 6. Indians will move to 3-0, looking ahead to that big matchup next week with Upper St. Clair. Brown down to the 21-yard line.
Jacob Elk on the stop.
And everyone goes to center ice. And this one is in the books. The final score from Baldwin, the Penn Indians 37, the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders 21. The Indians moving to 3-0, tied for first in the Southeastern Conference. Big matchup Friday night at home. I hope you're going to be there to see this one in person. The Upper St. Clair Panthers will come to town. Both teams will be 3-0 in a game which will decide first place in the Southeastern Conference, a place the Indians haven't seen this late in the season in quite some time. And the Indians with a great opportunity. It looked ugly for the Indians early. Baldwin took the opening kickoff, went 80 yards in 36 seconds to go up 7-0. Indians also lost their starting nose tackle, Joe Navari, to a knee injury. Had 2 tackles and a sack at that point, and his absence was felt early. The Indians stopped Baldwin on a 4th down at the goal line. The Indians also stopped Baldwin inside the 5-yard line as Baldwin tried to fake field goal. The Indians stopped them. Following play, Indians fumbled it at the 7-yard line. Baldwin took over there with a 1st down and missed a field goal after running 3 plays. So a lot of missed opportunities for the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders early to take a commanding lead. Those missed opportunities will come back to haunt them as the Indians got things moving there in quarter number 2. Kisner with 2 touchdown runs. Tayshawn Campbell with a touchdown run. The Indians were up 21-13 at the half. And then it was all Indians in half number 2 as they extended their lead to 37-13. Marshall Thompson with a field goal. Isaiah Jones had a 5-yard run, amongst others. And the Indians gave up a late touchdown to Baldwin with under 2 minutes to go. And your final score is Penn Hills 37, the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders 21. Once again, congratulations to your Penn Hills Indians. They have matched the season total of last year with wins of 3. Indians are 3-0. We'll see you Friday night at home against Upper St. Clair. If you missed that one, shame on you. Biggest game for the Indians in years at UHAS McGinley Stadium. Once again, the final score from Baldwin Fighting Highlanders Stadium. The Penn Hills Indians 37, the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders 21. Thank you for watching the Penn Hills Indians football here on Comcast and the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.